All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it is that time of the show again that everybody gets excited about. It is our Come On Man segment of the day. And we have got a really good one for you today. It's from a House judicial hearing on abortion care access that took place last week. And I'm sure that you've at least seen something about this, but our target of the day is going to be a pro-abortion activist who has all those credentials that we talked about at the beginning of the show, very educated, and called for the hearing to defend abortion. And I can't even explain what was going through this woman's head. So why don't we just go right to the clip? You could take a listen and see what she had to say.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
What? Yes? Men can become pregnant and have abortions. Wow. And as she speaks and the name pops up and it says executive director underneath her name, how is that? How is she an executive director? Sign me up, please. I could executive direct something. I don't know what it is, but you have somebody, a person in a position of power that can sit there with a straight face and say, yes, a man can become pregnant. This is 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. It goes on.
So abortion should be allowed then, by your definition, for any reason, for any purpose, at any stage, right?
I trust people to make decisions about their body, and then when relevant, I think that they need to consult their medical practitioners.
Okay.
And not
if
Congress.
it is, listen, let me just ask you this question. If it is not lawful and morally acceptable to take the life of a 10-year-old child, I assume you agree with that, right? That would be wrong, correct?
I believe that.
Okay.
That is
and
wrong.
A 2-year-old child, same thing. That would be murder. We would all agree that's wrong. Then what is the principal distinction between the human being that is 2 years old or 9 months old or 1 week old or an hour old than one that is 8 inches further up the birth canal in the utero? What's the difference? Why is it okay in the latter case and not the former cases?
I trust people to determine what to do with their own bodies.
Wow.
Full stop.
Oh, I love it. Full stop. Like, she's completely baffled. If you see this video, it's amazing because she's sitting there. She's got like these weird like glasses on. Like, she's one step away from like having a piece of gum that she's like twirling around her finger, like hanging out of her mouth as she's like trying to listen to the question, confused by it.
Well, it's like a totally great day. It's like totally awesome.
Hesitantly, she admits that allowing a mother to kill her 10-year-old is wrong. She didn't want to commit to that, but she did. And then she's sitting there looking at him all confused, and she even delays on the question because she doesn't know what to say when he's like, the difference between, 8 weeks after being born, however he termed it there, then 8 inches up the birth canal. And I trust women to do what they think is best. And then gets the reaction for people. There's like everyone's, you hear the commotion start, and then she thinks she's got like the win, like she's ending the debate right there with the full stop. That one, remember that one for us, ladies and gentlemen, because that is going to be a go-to for me throughout the right and wrong show here. All right, I'm going to use that quite often, I think. Full stop. Oh, how do you have a conversation with somebody like that? How can you even how can we live together in a reasonable society under the same rules of the law if you're dealing with someone who literally thinks that men can become pregnant and that it's okay to just murder innocent children up to the second they come out of their mother's birth canal? She looks to me, at least, like she doesn't even see the problem with any of her logic. And that is somebody who has way more credentials than me, I would assume. She I'm sure she has more formal education than I do. Me and my 12 years of Catholic school. So that person right there is going to be looked at with more credibility in society than somebody like me, who's just using common sense to tell you what's right and wrong, or common sense to tell you that men have penises and girls have vaginas, that women are the only sex that can become pregnant and produce life. Like that's not up for debate. That's not a question. That's not even, shouldn't even be wasting our time having to discuss something like that. And that's a full stop. So Miss Aimee Arrambide, executive director of pro-abortion, on-demand, full-stopping pregnant men community, you, my friend, get yourself one big, fat, classic.
Come on, man.
And that'll do it for today's show. I hope you guys all enjoyed everything. Don't forget, please check out wethepatriotsusa.org and enjoy the rest of your week, okay? Thanks for doing things. As always, Mr. Truthbox over there. Keep it real. Congratulations to your little girl for graduating today. And I hope you guys have a good time. Until next week, I have nothing else for you guys except thanks for having me.